Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Clash of Clans with Logeeny Games. Well, guys, today we're going to be talking about some storage mechanics and loot mechanics, how loot offers are calculated specifically from your storages in matchmaking. Now, if you saw my last episode, you saw that I, at one point, had almost full elixir storage. I was offering about 400,000 elixir to another Town Hall 9 that was raiding me, and I didn't want to offer that much elixir, so I went ahead and spent a lot of it. I spent probably 5 million to try to reduce the amount of elixir that I was offering in matchmaking, and it turned out I was still offering the same amount. And very puzzled by this, I went to the forums and got some help, and some of those users pointed me to the Clash of Clans wiki that had some very helpful information that kind of corrected my thinking. So I want to go ahead and send this along to you so that you guys are able to be more effective in your farming and matchmaking and saving and all of that as well. So you guys, I'm going to be talking specifically about when a Town Hall of your level comes to raid you. If you're a Town Hall 7, if another Town Hall 7 finds you, or if another Town Hall 8 finds you, if you're Town Hall 8 and so forth. So there is a cap, a maximum amount that somebody can raid from your storages. Now we'll talk first about just the gold and the elixir and get to the dark elixir separately. It's calculated a little bit differently. But there's kind of a smaller percentage that somebody can steal from your storages, of course, because they hold so much. But there's a maximum amount that once your storage reaches a certain capacity, the amount that it offers in matchmaking will not increase. And that cap is actually reached a lot sooner than you might think. So I'm going to jump over to the wiki and show you guys what I'm talking about. So as your Town Hall 1 through 6, you're going to be offering 20% of what's available in your storages up to a cap of, say, 200,000. If you're a Town Hall 6, the maximum amount somebody can raid from your storages, your gold or your elixir, is 200,000, and that cap is actually reached at 1 million storage capacity in each of your gold or your elixir storages. So for Town Hall 7, the maximum amount that somebody can raid from you is 250,000 gold or elixir. So right now, if I was Town Hall 7 and I have these full, really full capacity storages, somebody could raid 250,000 gold from me. But that cap is actually reached at 1,388,889 gold or elixir. So that's kind of confusing. Just right around 1.4 million gold or elixir is the cap. At once your storage is reach that capacity and go beyond it, you're actually not offering any more loot in matchmaking. So that's where I had it wrong. So let's jump down to Town Hall 9. The maximum that somebody can raid from my storages is 350,000 gold and elixir. So if I have full gold and full elixir storages, I'm automatically going to be offering 350,000 gold and elixir to another Town Hall 9. Now, if a lower Town Hall attacks me, then they're going to be coming at me at a higher percentage. They're going to be able to steal a higher percentage of my loot, so of course they'll be offered more. But to another Town Hall 9, if I have 8 million, of each of these, I'm offering 350,000 of each. But that cap is actually reached at 2,500,000. So right now, if I'm to spend, say, 3 million of my gold, I am not going to offer any less loot in matchmaking. The only way I offer less loot is if I actually reduce my storage down to underneath that 2.5 million mark. I've got to go down to like 1 million, 2 million, or as low as I can. So that the capacity, the cap, is really, really, really low for, I think, comparatively. I thought that if I had, this 8 million gold right here, I'm going to be offering these whopping amounts of gold to people, but it's actually not true. As soon as my storage capacity hits 2.5 million, the more gold that I put in here is actually not going to increase the amount that I'm offering in matchmaking. Okay, I hope that makes sense. I'm going to put the graph on screen so you can see it. And now when it comes to your mines and your collectors, say over here your gold mines and your elixir collectors, those will always offer like 50% of what is in them. And I mean, they're huge numbers. I mean, at Town Hall 9, my elixir mines or my elixir pumps and my gold mines can offer up to 600,000 gold and elixir. That's a huge number. So of course, this is really where the bulk of loot comes from in farming. Is definitely going to come from the mines and the collectors and the pumps, all of that kind of thing. There's just a way higher percentage of loot being offered from here. So as long as you stay on top of this, you really don't have to worry as much about your storages. because your storages have that really low cap. And if you are going to keep your gold numbers way down below 2.5 million, or way down below 2 million or 1.5, whatever it is, at your town hall level, you can see the graph, the chart. And that's really the only way to reduce the amount of loot that is being shown in matchmaking. So let's talk a little bit about dark elixir storage for a moment. So when it comes to dark elixir, of course, lower percentages are going to be offered, but that's still going to be a considerable amount because dark elixir is so valuable in the game. At Town Hall 9, the max amount that somebody can raid from me from my dark elixir storage is going to be 2,500. And that cap is going to be reached at 50,000. Once my dark elixir holds 50,000, it's not going to offer any more dark elixir to somebody in matchmaking beyond that cap. That is the cap where somebody's going to be finding, you know, that 2,500 offer from me. Of course, that's a lot of dark elixir, but I, you know, have a storage capacity of 150,000 right now, and I've had upwards to 130,000 or more before. But of course, once I reach that capacity of 50,000, it's not going to increase the amount of dark elixir that I am offering beyond that point. So very, very interesting mechanics. Of course, it causes me to worry a lot less. I would be so nervous if the percentages just continue to increase. If I was offering, you know, 10,000 dark elixir once I had reached the capacity, you know, 150,000 storage capacity, man, that would be crazy. But there are those caps in place to help keep the storage, to help like keep the loot offers reasonable. Of course, the treasury helps with that. Now, comparatively, the treasury doesn't hold that much. Now, you're going to see different amounts of, or different capacities in your treasury dependent on your town hall level and dependent on your clan perks as you get that bonus storage as your clan levels up. So this is what we've got right now. Me as a Town Hall 9 in a level 7 clan, I can hold about 2 million, you know, 2 million gold in elixir and 10,000 dark elixir in my treasury. And of course, a very small percentage, I think it's only 3% right around there, can be stolen from the treasury. So it's a great place to save things as well. But of course, I'm not sweating right now the fact that I have maxed out, you know, gold storage, because I would have to reduce it down to underneath 2.5 million to make any kind of a difference or dent in what I'm offering in matchmaking. So again, that's just has kind of changed my thinking a little bit. Of course, once my mortars are done, I will be spending a lot of that gold elsewhere, probably on my archer towers, because I've got quite a few of those to get through. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope that this explanation is helpful to you. It really helped me understand how loot offers are happening. Of course, the key is to stay on top of your collectors, your drills, your mines, you know, all that kind of thing. We've got to keep those things empty. And of course, that's where you're going to find the best loot offers in matchmaking, is from those dead bases, those sleeper bases that have not been collecting their loot. Go ahead and get those for massive amounts. Of course, you guys, until next time, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon.